Thanks for joining us today. I'm Todd Court, Director of Sales and Service here at Diagraph, and I'm joined by Jeff Krosky, our application engineer, who specializes in automated labeling products.
Thanks, Todd. Today we're going to show you the 7000 series line of labeling equipment by Diagraph, and we're going to compare pneumatic versus electric and the benefits of electric for you.
Before we do that, what we'd like you to do is take a quick look at a video that covers all of our products so that you're familiar with the full line of solutions that Diagraph offers.
For over a century, Diagraph has been a trusted provider of marking and coding solutions for manufacturers who rely on us to help them make the perfect mark and keep their operations moving with confidence. As a manufacturer, we understand the importance of operational efficiencies, and we leverage our experience along with our people, customer service, and product portfolio to deliver the Diagraph difference. The difference builds upon three core strengths to ensure our customers achieve the highest levels of marking and coding performance, quality, and results. First, Diagraph is committed to providing our business partners with a superior level of technical service and support, which goes well beyond product implementation. We designed our service programs to match the needs of your maintenance team, from startup training to full-service comprehensive on-site support, including our 24-hour hotline. We are committed to building solutions specifically targeted to our customers' needs. At Diagraph, we understand every industry sector is unique, and manufacturing requirements vary. Our team works with customers to create applications that are ideal for their manufacturing environment, packaging substrate, code requirements, and regulatory guidelines. And because we offer a full array of options, we will always provide the best solution to fit their individual needs. Finally, our coding and labeling technology portfolio is designed to be reliable, repeatable, durable, and easy to use. These solutions are powerful alone, but when used in combination with our comprehensive services, offer benefits that extend well beyond implementation. Let Diagraph be the difference for your primary product, case, and pallet marking and coding needs. Allow us to utilize our expertise so that you can enjoy the freedom and flexibility to focus on your business growth.
Welcome back. So before Jeff starts to talk about some of the distinct advantages of all electric over pneumatic, I thought we should give some perspective on how we got here in the first place. We actually manufactured pneumatic systems for more than 15 years, so we're very familiar, and our customers were very familiar with some of the inherent issues associated with pneumatic. They rely very heavily on a clean, consistent, dry air supply. And in most manufacturing environments, that was a big challenge. So our focus was how do we simplify the labeling process for all of our customers, which in turn changed the industry in all actuality. We were focused on how do we make things more reliable, more precise, and easier. And that's why we launched our all-electric platform more than 10 years ago. And Jeff will talk to you about some of those advantages right now.
Cool. Thanks, Todd. So as Todd mentioned, we did go all electric, and that gave us the ability to eliminate some pneumatic components, such as a pneumatic air assist tube, a venturi, and a pneumatic manifold block. All right, first, we eliminated the pneumatic air assist tube by using an electric air assist fan. All right, so something that you can't do with a pneumatic air assist fan, a pneumatic air assist tube is you cannot pivot it out of the way. Our electric fan is able to be pivoted out of the way to make for easier label replacements. Secondly, we replaced the venturi with an electric vacuum fan. The vacuum fan is mounted on the tamp pad itself, and it holds the label to the tamp pad. Having an electric fan on the tamp pad allows us to use multiple label sizes on that same tamp pad. And lastly, we eliminated the pneumatic manifold block and all of its analog adjustments by using a brushless DC servo motor. Using digital settings in our controller, we're able to precisely program the tamp actuator arm. We can set the furthest distance the arm needs to reach out to, and then using smart sensors on our tamp pad, we're able to make adjustments for every position in between. I'm going to demonstrate here in just a moment by running a few boxes here. I'm going to turn the system on. You can hear the electric fan running, the vacuum fan running. All right. Notice we're going to put 2 different size boxes through here, and you'll see our arm automatically adjust using the same contact force for both boxes. Again, we're employing our smart sensors. We have an auto retract sensor that detects the box and it automatically adjusts the stroke length of the tamp arm using the same contact force regardless of the length it needs to reach. And secondly, we have a label presence sensor. That sensor lets us know if the label's on the tamp pad or not. I program our system to allow me to try to feed 2 labels onto the tamp pad before creating an error. So I'll pull the first label off, our sensor detects that that is missing and replaces that label. Because I programmed it for 2 label feeds, the second label I pull off will create an error that says I've tried both times and now I have an issue and you need to investigate this further. Right? I'm also able to detect if our label came back on the tamp pad using that same sensor as well. So through settings, I programmed it to try to apply the label 1 time. If the label comes back on the tamp pad, that causes an error. This ensures we have a 1-to-1 label to product ratio. Lastly, I'd also like to say that we have our intuitive user interface here on a 7-inch flush mount display. We have digital controls, and we have an onboard diagnostic menu as well too that you can use to quickly troubleshoot or to determine whether or not the sensors are working properly. This again is being all run on a standard 110 volt outlet.
Great, thanks, Jeff. We also want to talk about all the different applicator modules we have available. Again, all electric. So I'm going to start by outlining our LA wipe system. So this is just a standard wipe applicator. Most wipe applicators are all electric because there's not any sort of actuation of a tamp pad. But this system all features the ability to run up to 9-inch wide labels, both standard and odd shaped. Apply at speeds up to 300 feet per minute. And as you can see here, it has a very simple web path, so operators can adopt this very, very quickly. We're also going to talk about some of our other modules.
Great. Yep. So this is our swing arm. This is used to apply labels to front panels, rear panels, or adjacent panels. We're demonstrating a 20-inch swing arm today, one of the longest reaches in the industry. This also uses our brushless DC servo motor, which is common across all of our platform. That same motor is also used on our rewind take-up as well too, so it's a common component on our system. The 20-inch swing arm does also have the option of a stability arm as well too, to prevent sagging or vibration. So we can do front panels, rear panels, and side panels. We can also do corner wraps with this system as well too, which I'll show you here in just a moment. I'm going to have a label feed out of the pad and then have the swing arm out to a 90-degree position and hold itself in place as we do a corner wrap, as the tamp pad will pivot around the corner of your product, applying that label to the corner of the product. We also have the ability to remotely control this unit as well. Using our handheld controller, I can take control of the system, stop it, and run it and do all the settings that I would from the normal user interface as well. In addition, we can also use that same free app that we have available through any PC or laptop on the network to control these units. So if they're in a safety cage, they're easily accessed and you can run multiple units from one location.
Great, thanks, Jeff. So the unit he's focused on here in the stabilizing arm, normally that's set up for pallet labeling. But again, we can apply this same methodology to cartons and do, as Jeff mentioned, front, back, side, and even adjacent panel labeling. So that gives you a high-level overview of our all-electric solutions. What we think it brings to the table certainly are a much more precise control over the labeling process, certainly a reduction in cost based on the reduction of that plant air requirement, and ultimately it's really driving lower maintenance and higher uptime for our customers. So we're going to come back and use the rest of our time to answer some questions that people have posted during the demonstration. In the meantime, though, we would like you to take a look at a quick animation video that covers, in summary, a lot of the things we just talked through. So we'll be right back with you. Welcome back again. In the remainder of our time today, we wanted to answer some questions that people have been posting online with our experts. So I've been handed some of those questions, and we're just going to walk through as many as we can in the time we have left. So the first question is an electric labeler slower than a pneumatic labeler? And Jeff, I'll take that one. Actually, we were kind of concerned, right? We didn't want to move to electric, but limit ourselves. What we actually realized during this process is that our system is actually faster. This electric Diagraph system is actually faster than our pneumatic labelers, and this electric system is the actual fastest in the industry. So it's hard to say because it's so much based on label size, length, information you're printing, how fast. But I guess to give a perspective on that, this unit will run a 4x2 label in excess of 110 products per minute. So hopefully that answers that question. The second question is, how does the labeler get the information necessary to print the label? Jeff, you want to take that one?
Usually it's run through a label formatting software. There's several options out in the market that can be sent through Ethernet, serial, or wirelessly. And we also have the ability to store label formats on this unit itself using our micro SD card. So you can store hundreds, thousands of labels already on the unit and recall them from the base plate as well too. So you don't have to have a PC or laptop connected to this unit in order to run for production.
Gotcha. So lots of options there. Another question is, are you able to connect your labeler to the line controls PLC? Common question. Jeff deals with this a lot as one of our application engineers, so I'll have him address that.
Yeah, the simple answer is yes, you can. We have a discrete I/O that gives us the ability to have inputs and outputs connected to your PLC. So we're able to take 6 inputs and then 4 inputs and 6 outputs to your PLC, so we can let you know when the system's online or if there's an error. We're able to alert you for those. So yes, the answer is yes to that question. We can't connect to a PLC.
And so, Jeff, are those outputs programmable?
They are programmable outlets. Thank you, Ted. Yes.
Perfect. All right. Well, thanks for joining us today. If we didn't get to your question specifically, and our experts haven't answered that, we will definitely follow up with you and reach out and make sure you get the information you need. We appreciate your time. We hope that you found this demonstration informative, and you do now see how all electric has some distinct advantages over pneumatics.